Hello and welcome to Woodbridge TV 35 coverage of high school girls basketball. Today, the Colonia Patriots look to continue their path in the GMC tournament as they take on Spotswood in the quarterfinals. And this Colonia team, Declan, is absolutely loaded with talent.
Yeah, they have just incredible players from top to bottom. These girls, they are incredible basketball players, and they've had an incredible season.
And in their last game, Ivana Giotto led the Patriots with 17 in a dominant effort against JP Stevens, 67-37. Declan, this Colonia girls team is 18-2 and undefeated in GMC. How are they going to be able to continue this pace?
They play very good defense, as you can see, almost coming up with a steal there. Oh.
And absolutely denied. It is Ariana Sosa with the block and the ball. So now, first possession for the Patriots. So Ariana Sosa now has the open three. No good. Rebound, Spotswood. And let's talk about Spotswood. They were led by a three here. Short rebound. Second attempt, no rebound, Giotto. Colonia going fast pace, fast break. Giotto tries to drive up inside, but gets fouled. And as I was trying to say, Spotswood just took down South Plainfield, led by Kayla Lewandowski's 19 points. How does Spotswood keep this close and keep this interesting?
Well, I was going to say, Colonia plays a very high-paced trap defense. It would be smart for them to play sort of a hot potato with the ball. You know, Spotswood needs to get it around the arc, get it to Kayla Lewandowski, obviously. And, you know, this Colonia team, they're 18-2, went 14-0 in their first 14 games. But in the past month have lost 2, so there are cracks in the armor. This team can be defeated.
And the first points of the game scored by Giotto. Spotswood now with the ball, led by Gabrielle Hill. Tries to get it up, but gets fouled. Game 1 of 2 in this doubleheader of Woodbridge TV high school basketball. We will have Colonia versus South Plainfield later on in the day. 1-0, 7:13 left on the clock. First shot is made. And Colonia right now, their leader in points, also with 12 points per game. The rebound leader is Hooker with 13 rebounds per game.
And as you can see so far, with all 3 points being scored at the free throw line, you know, these are 2 teams that can get to the charity stripe. 2 very aggressive teams on defense, so expect a lot of free throws today.
Pass. No, fakes the pass, tries to drive, is double teams. In a pickle, now stolen, turnover, fast break. Drives up, goes up, and now a scramble with the ball, and we're going right back. It's Hooker, pass to Sosa. Sosa tries to create some separation, goes up, and gets fouled once again. So a lot of foul trouble in this game. How can both teams clean their game up so far on defense?
Yeah, just they need to slow the pace down on offense. That would be the key. You know, these are 2 teams that play very aggressively, and to slow it down on offense, you know, maybe let the other team foul them and slow it down on defense, play full court, less turnovers. That would be the key to the game for me.
And a jump ball now called. And it looks like it's going for Colonia. Do you agree with that call?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is going to be a very close game. A lot of fouls are going to go either way. The ref's going to do his best, but I do agree with that call.
Conklin passes it now to Sosa. Conklin now tries to post up, backs up. And now Colonia's going to start to pass it around. Sosa now to Hooker, trying to go to work, but instead it's a wide open floater, but misses. Second chance, Giotto, and no good. So now Lily Horn is now going to bring it up for Spotswood. Drives to the right side, tries to slash and swerve, but once again gets fouled on the play.
Colonia needs to finish on those opportunities, and as I said, slow it down on offense. You've got a lot of time. They need to slow it down.
So now at the line is Lily Corn, the 5'3" junior, listed as a guard. Misses the first shot. 6:01 left on the clock. Second attempt. Shot is good. So now Spotswood with an early lead. Colonia has already defeated Spotswood twice going into this game. Can they make it a third? It's Conklin now with the ball. Giotto look for a pass, but now backs up. Inside is Samantha Howell, second leader in points for Colonia. Sosa, double teamed, in a predicament, gets it out to Hooker. Naisha Hooker tries to give it back to Giotto. Giotto tries to drive, goes through defenders, and she really cut the defense down, but once again, another foul. So this game really slow to start off.
Yeah, Giotto, she's very skilled when it comes to getting to the basket. She can slice and dice through the defense. Spotswood, they're gonna look to really put pressure on her. They don't care if they send her to the line and get the points the easy way, but
And the hero of Spotswood, we really haven't seen her a lot, Lewandowski.
Colonia's done a great job of shutting these Chargers down so far.
So now inside, but misses it. Rebound Spotswood. So now it is number 21, Alex Knott with the ball. Number 3 on number 3, Giotto right on pace with Kat Caro.
Great defense.
Tries to go behind her back. Pass inside. It's back to Lewandowski. Lewandowski goes, and another foul. So now Lewandowski getting head to the line, and this is definitely a way she can start getting going, Declan.
Yeah, as I said before, and I feel like a broken record, but man, free throw after free throw after free throw. But listen, very defensive game. People who love basketball, you're gonna love this game, I tell you. And you gotta when you're watching this game and you're watching Colonia play defense, you want to look. They're very fundamental in the way they play. Eyes on the core, hand on the back, not letting her go anywhere. That's very good basketball.
Colonia 18-2, undefeated in the GMC. Counting last game that they played, they are 9-0 in the GMC. And just in her second year, Coach Joe Bogowski has already improved this team so much. Already more wins than they had last year.
Yeah, she's done a great job. That first year it looked a little shaky, but first years under a new head coach, they're always shaky. That's always how it is. And Colonia, they're looking promising, man. They could really go all the way this year.
Quarterfinals of the GMCs here at Colonia High School. Colonia in their yellow and blue, Spotswood in their blue and white. Conklin now with the ball, passing out to Palacios. First chance of the game for Palacios, the sophomore. And now you're going to see Colonia passing all around, but now Giotto tries to drive inside, but gets fouled. And some more foul trouble for both teams.
Yeah, both teams. This is going to come back to bite them. When we get down to the fourth quarter and this game's still close, it's going to be tough.
Giotto misses her first free throw. Giotto had 17 points in their game against JP Stevens. Both free throws missed. And now rebound by Kat Caro. Ivana right on Caro, gets a piece of it. Great defense. And that's what Colonia really needs to do. If they're going to score some points, they definitely got to cause some turnovers, Declan.
Yeah, and man, once again, just great fundamental defense. It's really a joy to watch her play.
And passing it all the way outside. Lily Corrin, the junior, will take it out. It's a pass. Caro now with the ball. Dribbles a little bit to the right. Looking for a pass. But great defense by Giotto. Turns her back, tries to post up. But let's see what the call is, and it's a turnover now. So great defense by the Patriots as they are now doing exactly what we just recommended, causing turnovers.
Yeah, and that's how you get back in this game. It's not out of reach. It's only 3-1. Still got plenty of time left. First quarter just beginning. And the Patriots, they're going to look to crawl their way back into it.
Samantha Howell, the star freshman, 5'8" with the ball. Giotto now tries to turn back. All the way out to Palacios. Palacios, pass. It's Hooker. And a pass and a foul. So Colonia once again have the chance to score points now, 3-1 with 3:50 left to play. And if you looked at Colonia's games in the past, and especially in their past 5 games, you could see that they definitely are a defensive-heavy team.
Yeah, not a lot of points. Um, Usually, it only reaches over 60. And even the slow start that they're getting out to, it's not a abnormal thing. Against J.P. Stevens last time out, first quarter they only had a 9-point lead, which still a 9-point lead, but considering they beat them by over 30, it's interesting.
For sure. And now tie game. So now 3-3 with 3:47 left to play. Colonia, a little bit of a half-court press, you see. And now Palacios going to back up and stay on her target. It's Carl now with the ball. Back to Corn. Corn double teams. Look for another pass. Try to get it inside. Wants to post up, but now guarded once again, too. Some amazing defense. As she tries to split it down, it's Lewandowski. Doesn't get it off the backboard. And a fight for the ball. Wow, some aggressiveness coming from Lewandowski. And definitely something that you like to see.
Yeah. Listen, they want to get out to a big lead. That's what they need. But listen, when you watch these Colonia Patriots play, they got it down to the middle. Spotswood got it to the paint, and there were 4 Patriots. That's how you play great help zone defense. Just a prime example from the Colonia Patriots.
And now the mid-range, and it is pure. Samantha Howell with some quick 2 points, 5-3 Colonia's first lead of the game. Under 3 left to play. Colonia already in the double bonus. Quick. And some great defense now. And Colonia keeping the pressure on against Spotswood.
Yeah, and listen, Samantha Howell is a person to watch out for. She's a bucket, 10 points a game. She can score.
And now quick mid-range. Try to get it off the backboard. Well, once again, a fight for the ball. Fall. A quick fast break going up inside. No, but Giotto with the rebound. Tries to go back inside, but gets fouled once again. Tried to pivot back with her foot. And some quick, fast-paced action. I'm having trouble keeping pace.
Yeah, these girls, they running back and up and down the court. Very high-paced, both these teams. Fast tempo. Good game so far.
And now Giotto's 3rd time at the line. Shot. No good. .243 left to play. We are in the first period. Once again, you are watching Woodbridge TV Colonia High School girls basketball against Spotswood. Fight for the ball, and it is going Colonia's way. So right off the rebound, Colonia making sure Spotswood is going to fight for every single play, every single ball.
Yeah.
As Sosa checks back in, Giotto comes out. So now pass inside. Sosa tries to get it back, but stolen. Fight for the ball and a jump ball, but still going Spotswood way. So Sosa with the careless mistake there.
Yeah, and she's a very good player, but that's just a needless mistake. At the same time, listen, a lot of these girls, a lot of them are very, very young. First, second year, maybe third. They had a lot of people leave in the past year or two. So
now another full court press, but Spotswood beats it. It's Caro. Now inside Alex. No. Wants to pass all the way outside. It's Lewandowski. Lewandowski with the corner 3. No good. Air ball. And it's going, I believe, Spotswood's way. It looks like Colonia touched it last. Second chance. Still 5-3. Not with the ball. Long pass inside. And it was caught, but she steps out of bounds. So the pressure continuing Colonia, and it is just working so far in their way.
Yeah, Colonia, they're shown to be the better team right now. Even in a game as close as this one, they're shown to be the better team, just capitalizing on mistakes.
Conklin now to Hooker. It's Sosa with the ball. Sosa tries to back out. Or excuse me, Palacios. Palacios with the corner 3. Way outside. Now Sosa, second chance. Bullseye, Ariana Sosa. 8-3 with 1:43 left to play. And now a turnover. Going Colonia's way. This pressure is completely going in Colonia's favor. and head coach Vincent Vizzi needs to talk it over.
Great basketball from Colonia Patriots. Nice and patient passing it around the arc. And Sosa, what a shot.
First three of the game, and it is completed by the Colonia Patriots. So far, Spotswood off to a great start, but is struggling. How is Spotswood able to come back in this game, Declan?
Listen, just keep doing what you're doing. You just got to finish. You got to play better on offense. That is the problem. Their defense has been spectacular, holding the Patriots to only 8. But they got to just play better on offense, play smarter on offense. You're letting the Patriots really trap, really turn the ball over, steal, play great defense. You got to pass the ball around quicker, faster, maybe get more shots outside. If you want to look into the paint, that's fine, but you just got to finish on offense.
So now 8-3 once again, Colonia High School basketball. Quarterfinals of this GMC bracket. Colonia, the 4th seed in this tournament. So now more of the press you're starting to see, but they get it. Nault now with the ball, tries to pass it inside. Back to Nault. Nault tries to go in. No good. Rebound Hooker. Naisha Hooker's first rebound of the game. Now a pass inside to Sosa. Sosa with the mid-range. And it bounces in. Good shot and nice touch from Sosa.
And now they're getting going. I told you, they usually start out slow. But once they get going, they're a machine.
So another full court press. Now all the way inside. The double team back to Nault. Nault tries to go and off the backboard, but it's no good. Another rebound. It's Howell. Howell tries to go back. And the shot, no good. Another chance, though, for Sosa. And Sosa really trying to turn up the gear. Fight for the ball. Hooker now with the ball. It's a scramble for the ball. And it is a jump ball. And you're seeing this quick, fast and paced action. And you're seeing both teams trying to execute the full court press. How do both teams try to capitalize and go against it?
It's going to be tough. Both teams, as I said before, playing great defense. This full court press for either side is just a stopper.
And a splash. Oh my goodness. Samantha Howell with a bullseye and knocked it down. 13-3, stolen now by Sosa. Palacios now with the ball. 13-3 Colonia, 34 seconds left. It's Howell, back to Hooker. Hooker goes inside and gets it to go. 15-3. Some quick, fast-paced points for the Colonia Patriots. 6-0 run. And now Hooker with the defense. Stolen by Sosa. Sosa has an open lane and gets it to go. 17-3. Last chance for Spotswood. It's Nault now with the ball. Tries to go up. Lewandowski makes some contact. Can't get it to go. Last chance now. It's Conklin. Tries to go up, but gets blocked. And that is how the first quarter ends. And wow, some fast-paced action, and just like that, Colonia with a huge lead.
Wow. Just punch after punch after punch, unrelenting. What a quarter. What's going on? What a quarter from the Colonia Patriots.
Yeah, absolutely. And you could tell Spotswood is definitely not used to the kind of pressure Colonia is giving.
They are not. I mean, they're just crumbling right now. Colonia, 2 steals from, I believe both of them were Sosa. And that big shot from Samantha Howell, that was great basketball.
Absolutely, Declan. So second quarter about to start. That was a very long first quarter, and I think a big reason was that because of the foul trouble. You really started to see Colonia and Spotswood really clean up their game as it ended.
Yeah, I think that timeout from Vizzi, head coach Vizzi, at the around the end of the quarter, I think both teams took the opportunity to look at each other and say, hey, we need to stop, fouling, sending each other to the line, or else this game is going to be single digits by the fourth quarter with how rough both teams are playing. So.
So we will be right back. Do not go away. The Colonia High School girls basketball is going to start in just a moment. Keep your eyes on the screen. And as you see, Colonia up 17-3. How can Spotswood capitalize and try to get back in this game?
They need to slow the game down. The Patriots have been just forcing turnover after turnover after turnover. They need to slow it down, get it together. They're crumbling right now, and it's too early in the game to do that because Colonia right now, if they keep that pressure on, they could get out to a large lead that could be insurmountable by half.
And what happened there, Declan? I'm really not sure what happened.
I don't know, just a bad mistake from Spotswood, turning the ball over.
So now Colonia will get the ball to start the second quarter. Sosa now with the ball will bring it up for the Patriots. It's a quick pass to Palacios. Back out. It's Samantha Howell. Hooker goes inside. No good. Sosa second attempt. No good. Now it's Hooker again. Third attempt. And the ball is going to bounce off of the rim and go right inside. 19-3. Colonia really building up this lead so far.
It's exactly what you want from a team. Look at that rebound. They just need to keep rebounding until you put it back up.
And now another turnover against Spotswood. Spotswood is really starting to struggle after getting up to a 3-1 lead. It is now 19-3 with 7:29 left to play.
And these stupid mistakes are going to keep them out of this game.
Conklin now with the ball. Good awareness by Conklin not to pass it right away. Sosa now, Giotto inside. Giotto now tries go inside, split the defense down, but cannot finish. Great move, but couldn't finish.
Great move, but could have possibly passed it again, I think.
And you see Giotto got a piece of Gabrielle Hill there. And, after the incredible game Giotto had, she's definitely struggling a little bit. How can she get back into the rhythm in this game?
She's a great defender. Good defense is a great way to get your rhythm back. It builds confidence in your game, and then when you go down to the other side of the floor, you can continue to play a good game.
Alex Holt with her first points of the game. So now 19-5, Colonia. Howell now with the ball. It's a three from Sosa from way downtown. Sosa magic here at Colonia High School. 22-5. Gabrielle Hill now with the ball. It's Lewandowski. Dosky tries to go up. Cannot get it to go. Hard hit. And a foul against Spotswood.
I believe.
Or
Are they
no.
giving it to Spotswood? Sosa took a hard hit there, and it was not pretty. But listen, she's back up. She's gonna keep playing.
And now another attempt, but cannot capitalize. Conklin now will bring it up. Sosa now. Try to pivot to the left. Backs up. Goes back out. It's Hooker. Back to Conklin. Conklin the three. No good. Another chance now. It's Howell. Bullseye. And now Samantha Howell, multiple threes now in the game. 25-5. Colonia's a 20-point lead, and Colonia needs to talk it over. Or sorry, Spotswood needs to talk it over.
Patriots just shooting like there's no one on them. Howell, Sosa, they just looking like in the NBA All-Star game out here, man.
Yeah, Sosa from three-point land, and especially Howell. Their three-point shooting has been immense so far in the second period.
Yeah, what a game we have so far. These Patriots are on fire. 20-point lead right now. What a game
And
these Patriots have been playing.
And this is to be expected. The GMC is a very good conference. You got teams like Piscataway, you got teams like STA, and Colonia no different from the rest of these teams.
Yeah, the GMC is a very tough conference this year. Colonia, I believe, just lost to Piscataway. In the past week. This is a very tough conference this year, but the Patriots looking very good.
So if you're Vincent Vissi right now, I mean, what is going through your head? Your team is down 20 points, and you got a whole another half left to play.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. This is where great head coaches, they're the ones that are able to pull their team out of it. He has to look around, look at his players, look at who's working, who's not, You got to be a little, mean, cold-blooded at this point as a coach. But you got to do what you got to do, make the changes that you got to make. As I keep saying, they got to slow down the tempo, stop these Patriots from hitting outside shots, play tighter on the outside. Um, it's not insurmountable, but it's going to be tough.
Lewandowski now in the corner. Lilycorn back out to Gabrielle Hill. Spotswood looking to pass around, try to create a rhythm. Trying to go quick. Tries to go up inside. No good. But Lewandowski tries to hit it off of her. But great awareness by Conklin to get it right back. Now Giudato. Giudato tries to drive, tries to go up, but gets fouled again. And now, once again, Giudato heading to the line. And this is definitely her chance to get back into this game when it comes to her rhythm.
Yeah, she is going to keep taking those points. She knows she hasn't been as great in the paint as she usually is. She's going to keep heading back to the charity stripe and taking those points.
And first free throw missed here on the attempt, Giudato. 25-5, 5:27 left to play. Second shot's no good, but Sosa tried to get right back, could not finish. Gabrielle Hill will bring it up now. Tries to knife the defense down, but gets fouled.
Really trying to slice up the defense, but Colonia's defense is just too close together. They play very, very inside, a lot of zone inside, so it's tough, and she drew the foul.
So now, second chance now for the Spotswood Chargers. Long three, no good. Fight for the ball, Sosa with another rebound. Now a jump ball and going Colonia's way. So you're seeing the fight from Spotswood really trying to make Colonia work for it, but also some really good rebounding by the Patriots.
Spotswood knows they're good enough to do something in the GMC. They don't want to just give it up that easily. They don't care about the scoreboard. They don't care that they're down by 20. They want to build, a good season, get another win, and they're gonna fight for the rest of the game. I don't care. They don't care if it's first half, second half, fourth quarter. They're gonna keep fighting.
So now 5:08 left on the clock. Once again, you are watching Woodbridge TV's edition of Colonia basketball, game 1 of this doubleheader we have today. And it is GMC season, and this is when you'll really start to see some players shine in high school basketball for sure.
Yeah, we're getting to that time of year where, for basketball in general, NBA's got the playoffs coming up. College got March Madness. We got the GMC tournament. It's going to be a great year for a great time for basketball.
And don't forget states.
States, of course, sectionals. A lot of great basketball coming up in our future.
Colonia going quick. Giudato tries to go up inside. No good. But fight for the ball once again. And another rebound. And it's another second chance, third chance opportunities for Colonia. And a huge reason why they've been able to build this lead. The rebounding. Giudato now long three. No good. Fight for the ball. Once again, it's Conklin. Palacios now with the ball. Palacios tries to drive. No, inside it's Hooker. But once again, second opportunity. But stolen. And just chaos all around inside the rim, Declan.
Patriots just not able to get it done. That's strange. They got a lot of looks. Spotswood letting them shoot inside. They're getting in there, but they can't score.
And now she falls and tries to hit it off of a player, but Palacios now gets the ball back. Backs up. Sosa now with a three. No good. Just a little bit short. Now long pass. Once again, it's Lilycorn. Lilycorn has a lane, but gets fouled. So Lilycorn will head to the line and try to get back into a rhythm once again. 25-5 with 4:26 left to play.
Not smart basketball from Sosa. She did a great job of getting back on to the other side of the floor. I think missing that shot, she might have wanted to, fix her mistake, but a lot of adrenaline going on.
And, if you're Spotswood, when you have this opportunity, you need to hit these free throws. You've got to take as any chance you can to get some points, Declan.
They call them easy points, but that doesn't mean that they go in every time. You have to make these shots. These are where the easy buckets come from.
For sure. One more shot for Corn. Number 1 on Spotswood. Second attempt is no good. Holt, but gets the opportunity. Tries to go inside. Doesn't hit it though. So now fast pace, fast break. Conklin now loses a piece of the ball, and it is still going Colonia's way. So Colonia needs to capitalize. How will they capitalize? Pass to Palacios, and she will bring it up. Tries to go inside, but stolen now by Lewandowski. Lewandowski looks behind her back, looks for a defender. Pass to Gabrielle Hill. Good pace, good action. Tries to post up, now inside. Gets her to jump, fools her, but cannot finish. Second attempt though, and now all these opportunities given to Spotswood. Can they capitalize? And a careless mistake and a careless pass from Korn and Gabrielle Hill. Some miscommunication there, Declan.
Yeah, just too far back for Corin. Needs to fix her game a little bit.
3:42 left on the clock. First action for number 12, Ava Andrews, for the Colonia Patriots. Giotto guarded by Caro. Giotto right back. Ava Andrews now tried to create some contact, but a travel called against Ava Andrews, so she checked into the game, and already an instant mistake. 3:18 left on the clock. Spotswood looking to break the ice. Gabrielle Hill, guarded by Palacios, tries to split the defense. Couldn't finish. Second attempt by Gabrielle Hill. Count it, and the foul. So there you go. Spotswood finally getting back into it now. Finally breaking the ice there.
Hill, great work getting that ball back. Playing a little angry, but you can use your emotions to your ability, and she did it right there. Great bucket from her.
The old-fashioned three-point play created by Gabrielle Hill, 25-8. Andrews now goes behind her back. It's back to Palacios. Palacios. It's Andrews. Andrews will back up. Is going to shoot the long three. You betcha. Ava Andrews, 3 points right off the bat. And Colonia back to a 20-point lead.
There's a hole in the ceiling or something because it's raining in Colonia High School.
Absolutely.
What's going on?
And now an aggressive steal created by Hooker.
Great play, great basketball from Colonia. Not letting the 3 points from Spotswood phase them. Great basketball from Colonia.
And you see Palacios and Hooker checking out. I remember actually in a game, the last game we did here, Hooker had 34 rebounds against Woodbridge.
Wow.
So we'll see if she can get back into a rhythm. Lewandowski tries to go against Conklin. Now the long three. You betcha, once again, back to back. It is raining threes, punch after punch, blow after blow. 28-11. Spotswood is not saying goodbye yet. And a foul created. And getting a little aggressive there, Spotswood. So now Spotswood looking to finally create some momentum. Could they do it here? Long pass to Holt. Holt right outside. Lewandowski, cash me in. Cannot cash out. Rebound Colonia. Conklin now tried to pull up for the three, but instead gives it to Giotto. Giotto creates contact. But foul was on the floor, so the shot will not count. And Giotto finally getting something going there inside, and unfortunately does not go in because the foul was on the floor.
Very unfortunate. She was, a step away from her shooting motion, and just unfortunate, but good basketball from Spotswood. If you're going to use a foul, you got to use it before they get into the shooting motion so that they don't get a three-point play.
Giotto gets it right back. Pivots with her foot. Long three. Oh my goodness, she knocks it down. Haley Conklin once again.
Oh my goodness.
31-11. And you start to see Spotswood. Every time it feels like they punch, Colonia just punches right back, and they build such a huge lead.
It's really incredible to watch these Patriots play. Just three-pointer after three-pointer after three-pointer. Really hitting their shots from outside the arc today.
Pass now to Sosa. It's Howell. Howell communicates with Giotto. Inside to Sosa. Sosa goes up and gets it to go. 33-11. Quick 2 points from Sosa. 1:10 left on the clock. It's Caro. She got it back. Guarded, but stolen by Colonia. Now a wide open lane. She goes up inside and gets it to go. So now 35-11. And once again, Vincent Vissi needs to talk it over. And just when you thought Spotswood was just starting to come back a little bit, Colonia capitalizes and adjusts quickly. How are they able to adjust so quickly to Spotswood's new tricks?
Who knows? I mean, Spotswood, they get that three-point play, grab it, Gabriella Hill with a great basket. It's 25-8, and in the blink of an eye, the Patriots put up 10 more points. I mean, it's just going to be really tough for Spotswood. Colonia, really what they're doing right now, they're bending, but they're not breaking. They're adapting to everything that Spotswood does, playing like a glass of water, fitting to every shape that they're put into.
For sure. We've reached under a minute in this first half. Colonia versus Spotswood. Once again, you are watching girls basketball. GMCs. The winner will advance to the semifinals in Monroe. And now Giotto with a great steal. Waits for her to jump and gets it in. Bounces off of the rim. So now 37-11. 37 seconds left on the clock. Caro tries to go upside. Count it. And the foul.
Colonia, it looked like they were going to get another one of their bursts of energy at the end of the quarter, but, Spotswood playing well. That's what they need to do. Go back down, draw a foul, get the easy buckets.
Spotswood now in the double bonus. Caro takes her time. Shot. Rattles in and out. And a foul right before Colonia can get going. Jessica Saliki with their first minutes of the game. And you're starting to see a bit of Colonia's main players kind of take a step back as this first half starts to end. Pass in now, Holt. Long pass to Lewandowski. Lewandowski cuts right through and gets it to go. She just blew right by Haley Conklin.
Colonia's got to be careful not to let Spotswood get too much momentum going into the second half. That can be something that can get them back in the game.
So now Ava Andrews tries to go up for the long floater. No good. Rebounds, Spotswood. Caro now waits all the way out inside. Lily Corn now with the ball, tries to go up and could not get it to go. So that will be the first half. And Colonia having an amazing first half so far, 37-15. And don't go away, because right now we will have our halftime report with Xavier Brooks. So Xavier, what could you tell me about this game, Xavier?
This game so far has been a great defensive battle. Both both teams have been able to adapt against each other's offense, but Colonia has really, especially at the end of both of these quarters, have really had scoring explosions. If we saw in the first quarter, Colonia had only about 7 points. They went from 7 to 17 within 30 seconds to a minute, and even in this quarter, it was maybe it was 28. Colonia had about 28 points. All of a sudden, now you can see the scoreboard, 37. So I'm going to just say the leading scorer for Colonia and Spotswood. So the leading scorer for Colonia is Ariana Sosa with 12 points. And for Spotswood, it's tied with Kat Caro and Gabrielle Hill with 5.
And who are the leading rebounders for Colonia and Spotswood?
The leading rebounder for Colonia is Nashayla Hooker, and for Spotswood, it's tied with Gabrielle Hill and Alex Knott.
So we will be right back for the second half of Colonia High School girls basketball. Don't go away. Can Colonia finish it out, or does Spotswood have a comeback in them? Once again, this is Woodbridge TV. So now we are back. Welcome everybody back to Colonia High School and welcome back to the GMC quarterfinals here. And Declan, Colonia now up 37-15. How can they put this game officially away?
Just slow it down. Waste time. Pass it around the arc. No need to force shots like that. Just play slow. There's no need to rush.
So now Spotswood, first chance of this second half. Pass out to Lewandowski. Lewandowski struggling to get going in this game. Alex Holt now with the ball. Corn all the way out. Gabrielle Hill. Gabrielle Hill gets fouled on the three, so she will shoot 3 on the day. And we're looking at Spotswood, and they're definitely struggling for sure. Lewandowski with only 2 points after having a monster day in her last game against South Plainfield with about 17, I believe. Or no, excuse me, 19 points on the day. And, you know, it's interesting to see the Spotswood team struggling. I mean, they actually at one point had a 6-game winning streak at the middle point of the year. So there was a point in time where Spotswood was looking really, really hot.
Yeah, and now, you know, they've slipped 14-9, 5-3 in the GMC. They've slipped a little bit, but this is still a good team. Just because they've hit a long, rough patch doesn't mean they're not a good team.
For sure. So now Giotto with the ball, guarded well by Kat Caro. Giotto now tries to go around Palacios. Now inside the Hooker. Hooker goes up and gets it off the backboard. Good inside game from Naisha Hooker. Gabrielle Hill tries to go up quick. Tries to go up strong, but cannot capitalize. Long pass to Giotto. Giotto wants to make a move. No, goes right up inside, but cannot finish. Now back and forth we go. It's Hill. Euro step. Counted in the foul. No offensive foul called against Spotswood, and really good awareness there by Sosa. Once again, she has definitely been impressing me in this game.
Yeah, Sosa covering all parts of the floor. Defense, offense, getting that charge there. Great play by Ariana Sosa.
So now she passes it out to Palacios. Palacios thought about a pass, but now tries to create something against Lewandowski. Girado all the way out to Sosa. Mid-range from Sosa. Short. Rebounds Spotswood in the jump ball now.
Great fight from Colonia there. Great fight from Spotswood there on the rebound. Once again, that's what we're going to keep seeing.
Once again now with the ball. Lily Korn with the ball. Tries to go up. And quick 2 points, and now 39-18 in this game. Plenty of games going on in this affair. The 4 and the 5 seed, Colonia versus Spotswood. The winner will take on St. Thomas Aquinas or Middlesex at Monroe. Conklin now with the mid-range, and that is pure. Quick, number 2, 41-18. Lewandowski all the way out. Blue Corn, 3. Rattles around the rim. Now Sosa trying to drive the floater right off the backboard. Sosa back and forth. The fire coming through Colonia. Now cuts the defense. It is Lewandowski, but cannot finish. Giotto now creates some separation or tries to get right into Kat Caro.
And that's a good call. That was very much a charge from Godado. She tried, you know, to get through her, but, you know, this ain't football. You can't do that.
Yeah, you started to see Giotto kind of lean with her shoulder there, and that's why it was called the charge.
Yeah.
Giotto trying to get orders from the coach. Gets the screen. Goes right by Alex Holt. Tries to go up for the floater. Cannot capitalize, but hit last by Spotswood. (43-18) now. And before she can get the ball, she was already out of bounds. So Some carelessness there from Colonia trying to pass it in.
Yeah, you got to be more aware when you're making a pass to someone who's coming inbounds like that. You got to be more aware.
Hill tries to go up for a floater. No good. Doesn't try to fight for the rebound. Conklin now. It's Palacios. Sosa goes to the right, but a foul right before.
Yeah, good foul. Reach around, tried to knock it out of her hands, but got the ball, but also got her hands. That's a good foul.
And, you know, if you're Colonia, I mean, you're trying to put this game away, but you also are starting to look ahead a little bit. You got probably your biggest challenge yet against STA. STA, if you know anything about STA's girls program, they've been one of the best girls programs in the entire state. Loaded with talent.
Yeah, and GMC, I mean, as you said before, this is the 4 and 5 seed, and you've got a team that's 18-2 at the 4 seed. That just shows how deep this conference is.
Holt now with the ball, and as she tried to get it up, you saw the ball get tipped by a Patriot, and it still went in.
Yeah, good shooting motion. That's what that is.
So now multiple points now for Alex Null on the day, the forward 5'5" senior. Really trying to get Colonia going. Her inside game has been really good to see. And the shot is good. Yeah, I think if there's anyone you want to give to inside the paint, it's Alex Holt.
She's been very good all game. At least she's been trying to be very good all game. The Patriots have been playing great defense on her, and that's, shows just how good that she is as a player.
Palacios now inside. Hooker tries to go up once again. Interesting of Hooker not trying to post up at all, just going straight up for the shot.
Yeah, Hooker should have posted up, looked around the arc, let everyone else get their bearings so that she could have passed it out.
Brianna Del Arenaso with the ball. Almost a kick ball. Back to Lewandowski. Lewandowski drives up, floater. No good, but fouled on the floor, I believe. Or no, foul on the shot. Now Colonia with a 20-plus point lead in this affair. And you got to give Colonia credit. They really have not let Spotswood's best scorer, Lewandowski, get really anything going in this game. How have they been able to stop her from really getting anything going, Declan?
That defense is just suffocating. As I said earlier on in the game, it's terrific help zone defense. When a player is in one spot, if you see that there's enough extension that you can cut off the passing lanes, you want to group in on that player and trap her so that she cannot pass the ball. And that's what they've been doing all game, and it's wearing down Spotswood. And that's why you see these scoring spurts that they go into as there's a tussle on the floor. What is going on?
Just great fight from Spotswood. I mean, they're still fighting, and they're still keeping this game interesting.
Staying aggressive, that's what they're going to keep doing. But what Colonia is doing is using that to their advantage. It's wearing the Chargers out, and that's why you see these scoring spurts, because they're so tired. They can't do anything about it.
And both mistakes made by both teams, and now Colonia gets it right back. Sosa now inside the Hooker, goes through, tried to move around and pivot, but got fouled. So now Naisha Hooker now will get to the line, I believe, first time at the free throw line.
And coach having a little bit of a talk with her players. That's how you know she's a great coach. Is even when they're up by 21, she still sees the mistakes they're making. She still sees the cracks in their armor.
For sure. Hooker now second attempt, no good. But Colonia getting right back, so now another opportunity for these Colonia Patriots. Back inside, Ava Andrews with the mid-range, no good. Gotta get it right back. Kat Caro, guarded by Ivana. Good move to get it right side in the corner. Alex Holt now in a little bit of a predicament. Fight for the ball, and now Palacios tried to get it, and now scramble all the way around the court. And after all that, Holt gets it right back. Long range three, no good. First three attempt, I believe, from Alex Holt. Palacios now with the ball. Sosa way downtown, no good. Rebounds, Spotswood. The Chargers, 22 points. Gotta capitalize now. 14-9, 5-3 in the GMC. Brianna tries to get it back. Lewandowski has the open range. No good. Rebound Holt. Holt now has the opportunity. Way downtown. It's Brianna, and it's no good. Now a fourth attempt. All these rebounds coming for Spotswood. Can Colonia finally get the rebound? And they finally will get the ball back. So Spotswood, all these opportunities to capitalize. It is no good, Declan.
Spotswood, man, they gotta hit those shots. You get opportunities like that, you get looks like that in this suffocating, Colonia defense. You never see the light with these Patriots, and when you do, you need to capitalize. You just need to.
Palacios will bring it up. This third period blowing by. We are almost under 2 left in this third quarter. Sosa now makes a move. Guarded well by Lewandowski. Sosa switches, and a foul right before Palacios got the ball.
Not smart there from Spotswood. Reached around, grabbed her face. Not smart from number 5, Della Versano. Trying a little too hard to stay on Palacios.
And now Colonia, just like that, already in the bonus. First shot not made. And right now, you're Colonia. What is going through your head right now? Being up 43-22, but these Spotswood Chargers are still making it hard.
It's just about keeping the separation, keeping them off your trail. You got to play slow, waste a lot of time, passing around the arc. Don't force up shots. Get every rebound you can and keep fighting with them. If you stop fighting, they'll just, crawl their way back into the game. So you just got to keep fighting.
Lewandowski from way downtown, no good. Holt now with the ball. Tried to pass it out. Spotswood gets it right back. Lewandowski tries to create some room. The ball rolls all around the rim and the net, but it does not go in.
Once again, we're sitting here and we're talking about missed opportunities from Spotswood. That has been the story of the game.
Shot is made by Lewandowski. Lewandowski now with 4 points on the day, 8 rebounds. Ava Andrews now with the ball. And just a little simple mistake from Colonia and another turnover. So Colonia getting a little bit sloppy there, Declan.
Yeah, you're getting to the later parts of the game. These Patriots got to be tired with the game they've played. But you can't have that happen. You can't turn over the ball that easily, not when there's an entire quarter left.
And Hooker getting a piece of the ball. 43-23. Back to a 20-point lead for these Colonia Patriots. Shot is no good. And going the other way. So if you were to summarize this game, Declan, how would you summarize it in this affair?
It's been all Colonia. I mean, just look at the scoreboard, 43-23. Spotswood has tried, and they've fought really hard. But so far, Colonia they've just been the better team all game. These girls, they've just played their hearts out, and they've shown why they're 18-2.
And try to get a pass, but it was stolen by Hooker. Conklin now gets it right back, gets fouled. And now Colonia with a very strong lead in this game. And like you said, Declan, it's been all Colonia. Conklin now at the line. 7 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists on the day. Make it 8. And if anyone has impressed me, it's definitely been Conklin and Samantha Howell. Their three-point shooting really coming in clutch, especially in that first period for sure.
Yeah, there's a point where it seemed like back to back to back, they were just hitting threes. And you can't forget Ariana Sosa. She's also been very good all game, hitting threes just left and right.
Lewandowski with a nice floater from the left side, making it 25-45. Potentially the last shot for Colonia. Palacios is not even going to attempt to make a shot, and that will be the end of the third quarter. 1 quarter left to play. Colonia looking to capitalize and send themselves to the GMC semifinals, Declan.
Yeah, and man, they've just showed out today against a Spotswood team that's scrappy and aggressive and plays great defense. But yeah, despite all of that, they've just come out on top as really just the team to look out for. They've played great defense, played great offense. Their offense is working in tandem with their defense, and that is when you look at the highlights for this game and you look at the film for this game. Coach Boschnansky, she's going to look at everything from this game, and she's going to see that this is just a well-coached team that plays exactly how she wants.
So if we look at the rest of the GMC bracket right now, once again, I mentioned St. Thomas Aquinas versus Middlesex is going on right now. The 3 versus the 6 seed, Piscataway took down Woodbridge 79-49 in a very dominant affair. And then as well, later in the day at 2 o'clock, we will have Monroe versus East Brunswick. So great competition amongst these girls. Monroe actually were in the final last year when they lost to STA in that GMC final.
Monroe can be dangerous. East Brunswick can be dangerous. As we said before, a very, very deep conference, a lot of talented teams. I would say Piscataway and Colonia are the two to look out for. Last time they played, it was a very close game. Piscataway came out on top. But overall, just a very entertaining conference this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And do you think Colonia has what it takes to even win the whole GMC?
I think absolutely. I think they just got to clean up the turnovers a little bit, get out, not take as long to get out to an offensive start, and they can really, really dominate this conference.
And now some quick points from Spotswood. They're going to play hard until it's over. Conklin now with the ball, giving it right back to Howell. Giotto going to turn around. Inside, Sosa with the open lane and some great passing there from Giotto. Great assists.
Wow. I mean, just great offense from the Colonia Patriot. I mean, you got to give it to them. Even with, 7 minutes left in the game, up by 19, you think that they really just want to take it slow, but they're still aggressive. They want to knock this Spotswood team out.
And now Ariana Sosa with the leader of 16 points on the day. And it has been very impressive. I mean, she definitely had the talent as a freshman, but she's definitely evolved to a whole different kind of player her sophomore year.
Yeah, and that's the story of this whole team this season. And, Sosa really is just a great representation of just how good they are in terms of three-point shooting.
And speaking of three-point shooting, Alex Holt making it rain there. Wow, 47-31.
Wow. Just a hole in the offense. I don't care who it is. This is modern-day basketball. Everyone can shoot the rock. You don't leave anyone open.
For sure. Sosa now with the ball inside to Hooker. No good. Second opportunity, but gets fouled.
And good work from the Patriots getting inside to Nashayla Hooker. She's going to take those charity stripe shots, and she's going to work very well.
And she's actually very close to a double-double, 4 points and 10 rebounds, so she could quickly get those points up.
Yeah, if they just keep getting it inside to her, you want to play slow basketball and you want to waste time, you do that the old school way, getting into the center. And Hooker, she could get a double-double. Regardless, great performance from her today. 10 rebounds is, nothing to bat your eyes at.
Great rebound and second chance from Sosa. Almost at 20 points on the day. And Colonia still making Spotswood work for it. Once again, we're watching Colonia High School basketball, 49-31, 6:07 left on the clock. Colonia trying to wrap it up, but these scrappy Chargers, as a great mistake created, once again, it's Samantha Howell goes, but Giotto gets rejected on the second attempt, and really good job by her just to be right behind her just in case she missed that shot.
Yeah, listen, Hill's put in a great game so far, so it's no wonder she's making a little bit of a mistake, slipping there. And great job by Holt to get to the under end of the floor and get that block.
Sosa the long three, no good. And Hooker with the opportunity to create a second chance for Colonia, 51-31.
I think we'll put her on double-double watch for the rest of the game. Only 4 points to go.
So now Lily Corner now with the ball. Holt, long pass out. Thought about a three, but instead, good to drive inside, good to create a move. No good. Conklin now with the rebound, inside. No good. Giotto once again with the second opportunity created. And multiple opportunities missed for the Patriots after the fast break.
And on shots like those, she's got to look to pass out. It's okay to say, I'm outmatched in this paint. I got to pass it out, slow down the offense. It's all right to do that.
So Spotswood, obviously, their season is not over. Still got states left. But, after a loss like this, I mean, how can you rebound after, just a tough loss, traveling to Colonia and, you're down by 20?
You just got to, study the film extensively for this game. Ultimately, it's been just little mistakes, the little details that they got to clean up. Turnovers, slipping with the ball, getting a lot of steals from Colonia today, and that's really what it is. Also, just not finishing inside, not finishing with the ball, working on their layups, their three-point shooting, stuff like that.
And, if I'm Colonia, I mean, I'm looking at this game in a positive way, but definitely still some things you can definitely fix on. What would you say are some things you could definitely fix on if you're Colonia?
For Colonia, it's about passing it more often. They need to, they commit. When they drive into a lane, they commit. But when you are outmatched in the paint, when there's multiple defenders on you, you need to look around and look for someone to pass to on the arc and slow it down. It's okay to have a slow offense, and that's what they need to do. They need to slow their game down.
Absolutely. Some stats to go off of for these Colonia Patriots. Haley Conklin with 9 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Abigail Palacios with 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Ivana Gidato with 3 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Ariana Sosa with 18, 8 rebounds, 1 block, and 5 steals. Ava Andrews with 5 points, 2 rebounds. Naisha Hooker with 6 points and 12 rebounds, just 4 points away from that double-double we were talking about, Declan. And Samantha Howell with 8.
Yeah, Ariana Sosa, I mean, just by far the player of the game. We talked about, earlier on her offense and her defense and just doing everything after she drew that charge. But, I mean, 5 steals to go along with 18 points. That's just a great game. She was really shown to be the engine of this whole entire team, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, and it started with some great action with that block right in the beginning of that game. It really set the tone for what this game could have was going to be.
Yeah, I mean, just, great foreshadowing from the Colonia Patriots to show their dominance. Ariana Sosa, not necessarily the tallest on the court, but, anyone can do it.
And I mean, this just carries some great momentum. I mean, obviously they've lost their last, I want to say 2 out of 4, I believe, but they're just getting right back into it. They're not letting, you know, any kind of loss hurt them mentally, you know.
Every team at some point is going to, it doesn't matter how good you are, they're going to lose games. You know, it doesn't matter what start you get out to, and, you know, they're just not letting it hurt them. And they can't. They've got a lot of good games ahead, a lot of tough games to go look forward to in this GMC tournament. So,
Yeah, and it really shows just how mentally strong this Colonia High School team is.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they just look unfazed out there. Nothing, no emotion, no nothing. Just playing smart, playing methodical basketball.
Havana now multiple missed free throws, and I mean it's definitely affecting her head.
Yeah, that's when you want to hit them because you want to see the ball go in the basket. And that's something else she needs to get going and really help this Colonia offense for them to be successful.
And you know what happens, you know, like everyone's gonna have their bad games and their good games. Obviously, she was the point leader in points in their last affair. Cash me in, cash me out, Ariana Sosa. Oh my goodness, 20 points on the day.
What a game she's had. I mean, just incredible today.
Just an absolute and complete performance by Ariana Sosa.
I mean, the only thing she doesn't have is assists, but I mean, you look at every stat line and she's just, you know, been incredible today. What a player, and she's going to be the one to look out for when it comes to the rest of the GMC tournament, I would say.
Yeah, I think if there was any situation where it's a last chance, last shot, and speaking of when she's going to shoot another 3, no good. And as I was saying, if there's a situation where they need to hit a last chance, last shot, I think that's someone you go to.
That's who you would go to. On the outside, I would look at Sosa. Obviously, you know, you want to look at Howell, but Sosa would be the player to look out for.
And you're starting to see Colonia pass a little bit more. The floater gets it to go. That is Samantha Howell.
She's been a underrated player today as well, a player that scores a lot, one of their leading scorers on the season, and from outside multiple times today really helped the Patriots hopefully get this win.
As you see Alex Pault there with a quick 2 points. And I think if there was definitely one of the biggest weaknesses from Spotswood, they really didn't take their time on offense, Declan.
Yeah, they knew, they assessed the situation properly. They knew that this defense was tough to get through. So they did the stupid mistake of rushing on offense. They rushed, they passed it around a lot. And, you know, whenever they got an open look, which wasn't a lot, they just couldn't, you know, exclamation point on it, you know.
And I think the biggest issue was Spotswood was playing Colonia's game. They weren't playing their game.
Yes, they tried too hard to fight fire with fire, but that doesn't necessarily work.
As a block, Palacios gets blocked on the play. Fast break now. Lewandowski once again loses control of the ball. And it will definitely be Colonia's biggest test of their season against a top-tier STA team, Declan.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough matchup. STA has been incredible this season. Last year they played STA in the regular season and they lost by a lot. So it's going to be tough for them this year. As there's a towel on the court. I believe it's towel time.
I believe there is something wrong with the court in this girls' edition of Towel Time, Declan.
Yep.
I'm not sure who is it, but I mean she's doing an amazing job.
Very good job to clean up the court. You know, even in the waning moments of the game, the court still needs to be clean.
Absolutely, Declan. And definitely look at those other matchups as well. Of course, obviously there are 2 semifinal games. It's definitely going to be a very interesting battle in Monroe.
Yeah, it's listen, GMC every year they just give us the best matchups, very interesting matchups, and it's gonna be tough for the Patriots. Listen, this is they're facing STA, they're facing a tough team, but I believe in them, and I think they can do well.
Three-pointer connects Gabrielle Hill. And, for people who maybe haven't watched a GMC game or haven't seen what the GMC is all about, how about you explain to us just what the GMC offers, the experience, the atmosphere at Monroe High School?
The atmosphere, I mean, man, you go to Monroe High School for these type of games, and you can't hear yourself think. It's tough to call a game there because of how loud it is. And GMC, the type of basketball they play, it's tough, it's hard nosed. They ne- they don't often have the best team in the state, other than the exception of St. Joe's every once in a while, and stuff like that. But it's just a lot of dogs in the GMC
And one,
every year.
and one thing you didn't add that I would love to add, just how big the gym is.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like you're playing for calling a game in a college stadium.
Now under a minute left, 56-42. And even during all this talking and background talk, I mean, Spotswood definitely has made this game a lot closer.
Yes, they have. I mean, the scoreboard doesn't never shows anything. The stat sheet never shows anything. You have to watch the game to know what happened. And Spotswood, they've shown a lot of fight. Colonia, it's more about Colonia, capitalizing on their mistakes.
Mhm.
But Spotswood wanted this game. You can tell when you watch these players, you watch the reaction to every play. They wanted this game, and you can almost feel bad.
Yeah, and I would say Colonia definitely let their foot off the gas just a little bit in this fourth period for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you saw with Conklin being taken out, and um, yeah, Nishyla Hooker had a great game too. She, know, how much, almost at a double-double, 10 rebounds today, and great game from her.
And just like that, though, it is 56-45.
Yeah, I mean, cutting it down to almost 10 points. Spotswood getting back in this game.
So if you are watching right now, do not go away. We still have one more game left. It gets even better. It does not even get better than this. Colonia High School versus South Plainfield in the GMC quarters. Last year, the quarterfinals were all held in Piscataway. This year, Colonia will get to host a quarterfinal game in against a quarterfinal game in Colonia High School against South Plainfield.
Yeah, and listen, it was a tough season for the boys this season, and I know they're glad to get some home court, a little bit of home court advantage for the playoffs.
And obviously, back to the girls, I mean, just a great win. Just a great win from top to bottom.
Great win. I mean, they just dominated this game. Spotswood showed spots, but they were just too good.
And the baseball pass, Hooker to Sosa. What a game from all of these girls here. Lewandowski misses the long-range three-pointer. Palacios now with the ball all the way out. Samantha Howell gets rejected. Fight for the jump ball. And with 13.2 seconds left, Colonia still having to fight for every little play.
And even with 13 seconds left, these Chargers, they just won't let up.
The best way to definitely describe this Spotswood team is scrappy.
Yep.
Very scrappy.
Yep. They play aggressive. They play emotional, and they're gonna mess some stuff up in the States.
Last chance, no good for Colonia. Colonia will get the ball, and that will do it. The Colonia girls are heading to a GMC semifinal. What a win from these Colonia Patriots.
What a performance from the Patriots, just nonstop all game, defense, offense, playing incredible. And they're looking forward to that semifinal, I tell you.
So Do not go away. We will be right back. Once again, this is Woodbridge TV, TV 35. Xavier Brooks with the stats, Declan O'Rourke, my color, and Dylan Moltez. Do not go away.